Yay! Hello.
Hello.
Are you ready for amazingness? Get ready for it, because we're going to Ravenloft. Any word from Mendla if she's joining us on time tonight? I'll be right back. I have to go help my brother with something. It'll just be a minute.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining my channel. My name is Karma, and tonight we are doing Curse of Strahd. The party last left off, they had just completed dealing with the Amber Temple, and this time around, hopefully I can get them motivated to go into the Castle Ravenloft itself. They've just done about just everything there else is to do. I think they're just a little scared of Strahd, so we will see what happens tonight. Right now, I'm just waiting for everyone to get on voice. They're in the game, but just not on voice yet. So once they get on voice, then we'll start. But you can go ahead and chit chat or ask any questions if you wish. I think the only person we're waiting for is not Uda, Serena right now. She's trying to find her headset. And my camera's way out of focus all of a sudden. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello. There we are. Okay, so let's go ahead and recap really quick of what happened last week. Globar, what happened last week?
Yeah, sorry. Let's see. Someone turns into a vampire, but Globar doesn't know who, or he doesn't know actually that somebody turned. Honestly, I can't remember anything else.
Does anyone else want to add to that?
I remember we had some sort of people died, so our dear beloved Serena made a deal with the creepy eye things, and she became a vampire. Um, let's see, and then we went into the crypts, I think, tomb crypt thing, and we got locked in there by the creepy eye things. We didn't really find anything of interest aside from Uda's name being on one of the tombs,
Right.
which was empty. And then we broke out of a blast that killed the three eye things. Uh, that's as far as. Oh yes, we defeated the stone golem in the treasure room, and then we were leaving the temple, and one of Strahd's lackeys came and is like, burn, 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 burn. So yeah, now
Is
we're
that what
all
he said?
rich.
Okay.
Something like that.
I want to add that Serena is not a vampire yet. She's just cursed to become a vampire when she dies. And the guy that Strahd sent basically was just inviting us to come to Castle Ravenloft. Apparently Strahd wants to have some cookies with us.
As long as it's not soup.
Don't you like people soup?
Nuka seems to be getting a taste for it, but she didn't like it at first.
Well, to be fair, Nuka now eats skulls too.
That was exactly my point.
Okay, so basically I put all your tokens down here on the south part of the Amber Temple map, and this is where we're going to start off. You had just been given the invitation to come and have dinner with Strahd. And what do you do now?
Well, as I mentioned in Discord earlier, I guess at this point I'm kind of voting that we move on to Castle Ravenloft unless anybody has anything else specific they want to do. All the other things like the Wizards of the Wine gem that we're missing and stuff, we don't have any leads on.
I vote also to Castle Ravenloft at this point.
I'm just along for the ride.
And where's all the awesomeness you were talking about before?
What awesomeness.
Mm-hmm.
Nuka's sleepy. Uh-oh.
Alright, so any suggestions other than go to Castle Ravenloft?
Well, let's get over this bridge and through the flaming gate of doom.
Yes, the Flaming Gate of Doom. So, you're leaving the Amber Temple and heading back over the Tolstaneka Pass back home. You all should have control of your tokens.
From this side of the bridge, how far is it to get down to the ground down here?
Let me check that out. It's been a while since we've been to the bridge.
Oh, never mind. I see on the other side it's 100
There it
feet
is. Thank
per
you.
line.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
basically a cliff.
Yes.
I guess what I was thinking was like to see if there was somewhere, because like since we don't have to be up on the top of the cliff anymore, if there was a way to go around this thing up here, but I guess there isn't really.
No, you have to go across the.
Well, Uda, you're a wizard, right? You can do magical things to magical things.
I guess.
So off in the distance, you can see diving towards the bridge is a creature of unearthly size, a bird so monstrous that its wings blot out the sky.
Oh. Nuka does that chatter thing that they do with their teeth when they see a bird. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Can we reasonably discern what kind of bird it is? Like, is it a giant eagle or?
Right now, it's just a gigantic creature of unearthly size. It's blotting out the sun, so you can kind of see the silhouette, and it's coming in towards the bridge.
That's a big bird.
All right. Do we think it's going to snatch somebody up, or is it just going to crash into the bridge?
Yeah, maybe.
It looks like it's just standing there right now.
Gonna back off a bit.
This bird swoops down at the bridge. As the war backs off, the bird circles around again for another pass.
Oh boy.
Are you guys going to move your tokens or watch the bird?
Nuka's watching the bird from the guard tower thingy.
I mean, is it just hovering there? I don't like. I can't see well enough to tell like what the bird's doing or where it is.
Diving towards the bridge is a creature of unearthly size, a bird so monstrous that its wings blot out the sky.
How tall is the wall on the side of the bridge?
Not tall enough to protect you.
Me and Nuka already made it past the bridge, so I'm guessing I'm just waiting on my other companions to come back.
Alright, well, Serena is going to wait until the bird is not 10 feet away from the bridge and then attempt to run across.
as he uses teleport.
You can tell if he passes one more time, he's probably going to land on the bridge and it's going to collapse.
AKA, you should probably run for it.
All right. You made it past the bridge. And you are now here.
So did we agree to go to Castle Ravenloft, or did we want to try to do something else with other priorities we have?
I think Ravenloft.
Ravenloft is then.
There's only one portion of the map that I guess we don't really know what's over there, which is up here in the top left. There's a trail that goes that way, if y'all want to check it out, but I'm kind of voting for Ravenloft at this point.
It seems that it connects back. You want to explore it?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it connects back that way, but it may also have a spot where it splits off and goes northwest.
Then safe where it is.
Can you hear us now? Minla, can you hear us?
So when people are muted or deafened, they'll have a little icon next to their name, kind of like these.
I don't see any icon on this stream chat.
Okay, so you're going to see me jump you guys a couple maps here. Over there. Lost you. Where'd you go?
Chicken bird.
Okay. So as you approach the castle, thick, cold fog swirls in its courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the sweeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames floating on each side of the keep's open main doors. Warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame.
Can you hear me, Mendla?
I can't hear her at all. Go into your settings on Discord, the little cogwheel, and make sure you have the right device picked.
Of course, if she can't hear you, she didn't hear those directions.
Oh, I think I heard a key up.
I also heard that.
So while she is fixing her microphone, how is everyone in chat doing tonight on stream? She keeps moving herself back to the other chat channel.
It's because she's disconnecting and then she can't join this channel on her own.
Can you hear us now? Yeah, we can see her queuing up in Discord now, but we cannot hear her.
It shouldn't be a permissions thing because she'll have the same permissions as Glowbar and Uda, right?
Correct.
The reason why I asked though is because when I first got on and we were up in, she and I were both in Curse of Strahd voice together, I heard her say hello there.
Hmm. Um. Maybe you can jump and chat with her up there and see if you can hear her.
Okay.
Just bear with us for a minute while we figure this out. So has anyone watching played this before?
I can't hear you, but can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear us? Everyone trying to talk in. I heard Uda. Nuka, can I hear you?
Hello, hello.
Glowbar? Glowbar, can you talk for a second?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Can you hear us? All right, everyone. I'm gonna let her mess with her settings for a little bit and see if she can figure it out. All right, what do you want to do now?
In the Ember Temple, there was a map of Castle Ravenloft.
Correct.
Is there any way we can go in without going through the front doors, or is it better to go through the front door, as they already are expecting us?
The front door would be the appropriate way to go in, since you're being expected and the doors are open for you.
Yeah.
Well, no time to waste then. Go
I
on.
have to be right back. I'm sorry.
Also, Karma, did my golem come with me, or did he stay back at the temple?
Oh, no, he came with you. Let me go copy his token. 1 second. There you go.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I fixed it. Yay.
Woohoo!
So, Esmeralda, are you excited?
Yes, we keep getting closer and closer to killing Strahd, and I'm very excited for it.
Okay. I knocked at the door.
The door is open.
Oh.
We can't see in.
You can't? Oh, hold on. You should be able to. Can you all see now?
No.
I'm not for sure to tell you, Kasuda. I'm looking at your token right now in your view, and you should be able to see into the first room of the castle.
No. There it is.
Okay, okay. All right. All right, so what are you guys going to do?
They're expecting us. I just guess walk.
Walk in like we own the place. Give me a high vis vest and a clipboard.
The ornate outer doors of the castle hang open, flanked by fluttering torches and iron sconces. 20 feet inside the castle is a second set of doors.
What are these things in the ante room here? Are they like
They're...
look like little dragons?
You haven't entered yet, so you...
Clobar's in there.
There's nobody in the room right now.
No.
Where'd Take Glowbar go? Oh.
Outside.
The doors in front of you suddenly swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of organ music. Overhead, in the vaulted entry foyer, 4 statues of dragons glare down, their eyes flickering in the torchlight.
Ooh.
Cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great, dusty hall, dimly lit by sputtering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles, squatting motionlessly on the rim of the dome ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. Double doors of bronze stand close to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, through which you hear a sad and majestic organ tones. An elf with brown skin and a long black hair descends the wide staircase quietly as a cat. He wears a gray cloak over his black studded leather armor and has a polished scimitar hanging from his belt. My master is expecting you, he says, as you recognize him from the person from the Amber Temple that invited you to the dinner.
A pleasure to meet again.
And
I suppose that
he leads you south. Torchlight flutters against the walls of this vaulted hall. To the east, an arched hallway stretches for 20 feet, ending in a spiral staircase that goes up and down. Next to the hallway, a suit of armor, oiled and glistening, stands at attention in a shallow alcove. To the west, large double doors hang slightly open, and a steady bright light escapes through the opening. Swells of organ music come from behind the doors, spilling their melody of power and defeat into the hall. Rahadin looks at you and says, right this way. And he motions for you to go through the doors.
And I'm gonna reluctantly stand outside. But just right outside the door.
3 enormous crystal chandeliers brightly illuminate this magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls, supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with a fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delectable foods. Roasted beast basted in savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, and sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate, tantalizing fragrance. At the center of the far west wall, between floor to ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipes blare out a thunderous melody that speaks in its tones of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, a single caped figure pounds the keys in raptured ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops, and as a deep silence falls over the dining hall, it slowly turns towards you. Welcome, my guest. It is time that you came to visit me and accepted my invitation for dinner. Please, have a seat.
We're just gonna sit down at the right here.
You
Okay.
could just kind of hear his distant mumbling.
So
Clover's
I'm
gonna
at
sit
the door, so I can kind of see what's going on. So I'm just gonna stay out here and wait to see what happens, and keep an eye on.
You guys are rude.
Rahidin
Like, no
motions to Minla and Nuka. It is not kind to not join the dinner that you were so graciously invited to.
we have found ourselves as foes in the past, Lord Strahd. I find it curious that you believe that we should accept your hospitality without question now.
But that is behind us. Have a seat.
You first.
As he motions to the table.
Nuke is gonna sit at these perfectly fine chairs right here against the wall.
I presume you have some
It
business
seems
to
my
discuss.
guests do not want to enjoy their dinner that I have so graciously invited them to.
Oh no, it's very kind of you. I'm just not I smell bad.
She prefers bones.
And I smell real bad.
I presume that you have some business to speak of, Strahd.
Yes, have a seat. Let's talk of business.
Alright, reluctantly Serena will sit down because I don't think the plot will advance otherwise. I don't know if Esmeralda would sit down or not. You have to make that call.
And I'm gonna sit at the chair closest to the exit.
What appears to be Strahd fades out of view, and you hear a mocking laugh. And as you do so, as the figure disappears, a bone-chilling wind rises up and roars through the hall, putting out all open flames. You hear the screech of ancient hinges, another solid thud of many distance of heavy doors slamming shut, one after another, in the distance. You also hear what appears to be, what you think maybe is the portcullis clanging shut, and a drawbridge being pulled up. The doors that you entered slam shut. The loud bang.
Strahd, cowardly as ever, will not face us.
I knew we shouldn't have come in here.
You cannot hide. The land wishes to see you destroyed.
So
Well, that was fun.
I'm gonna go over the door and try the door.
You go over to the door that was once open, and you pull it open with no problem.
I play the organ. Horror.
Okay.
You press on the keys of the organ, and nothing happens.
Doesn't even make a sound?
No.
I slam my paws on those keys.
More like a Borgin.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's any shinies?
Yes, you may do a perception check in here. You don't find anything shiny, but you notice that there's scratch marks on the floor that suggests maybe the organ can be pulled outwards.
I try and pull the organ out. Without telling anyone. Because I'm cool like that. I'm just impulsive.
It seems the organ is locked in place.
Can we see her jumping around on that organ and trying to pull it, or is she just like standing there with her hand?
You see a cat-like figure jumping up and down and pulling on an organ.
Would you like to borrow a crowbar?
I would like assistance with this organ, please.
Of course.
Alright.
Why?
Why not? Wouldn't it be fun to
Hey
move it?
there. Buff
not
Wizard
break it?
Man.
I want to know if the food's still here.
Yes, the food is still there.
You said there
Serena,
was
a
fruit.
hand.
I'm gonna grab a banana fruit here
Okay.
in the description.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go help Nuka try to pull that.
Or push it. We're pulling and pushing.
It's not budging. It seems to be locked in place by something.
Okay, I would like to look around the back of it and see if is there any any statues or anything on top of the organ or around it. I'm gonna.
No. And it's flush against the wall.
I scramble and go under the table.
Why not just destroy the organ?
Oh, yeah. I whack at the organ with my axe.
Your axe comes crashing down on top of the organ and severely damaged part of the keyboard.
That looks like fun. I damage the keyboard more.
Okay.
I am very entertained. I'm going to assume that we can't do anything with this organ currently. Maybe at a different time.
Maybe never at this point. Make sure the wizard goes out in front.
Sounds legit.
So honestly, what was the point of the dinner party?
Us.
Strahd wants us inside the castle because I suppose he thinks he has an upper hand here, though who really cares? How long has he hid here in torpor? Centuries it's been since he was really sighted commonly among these lands. Just a ghost story to those of us who grew up here.
Let's go fight this noob.
You guys want to explore this? Is that what I'm hearing? And find him and kill him?
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Well, Uda and Gollum first.
Maybe Golem first.
That might be good. I poke the I push over the suit of armor.
Okay.
I take its helmet. I throw the helmet down the hall. Yes!
Hey, we should start with these stairs over here, guys.
I'm following you, boss.
Sure.
One way is as good as another.
So you're gonna go up or down the stairs?
boy.
Up
Down.
first, you guys?
Oh.
Up.
I mean, I don't care. We can go either way. I just figure why not go up and maybe we can see outside of a window or something our surroundings.
True.
Didn't Serena say something about a temple?
There is a chapel here, I believe, that may contain an item that will help us in the fight.
Why don't we look at the map that we got from the Ember Temple and see if we can find it?
Yeah, and if we're going to look for a chapel, it's probably on the main floor, i.e. this one.
Map.
Who has the map?
It's me. I pull out the map. And search for where the chapel would be and the quickest route
You
to the
discern that
chapel.
possibly the chapel appears to be on this floor. If you was to go north, and then, I'll just say go up, and then take a right and go straight down the hallway.
So like this way.
Mm-hmm.
I reply to them with this.
Well, I guess it's time to go. No dilly-dallying.
Off we go. How much you want to bet there's like 1,000 billion traps? I am a golem.
You're gonna leave it stench.
Your golem smells bad now.
At least I can wash him.
I try to open the doors.
You notice that when you come back into this room, the doorway that you came in is now shut. And as you enter the room, the gargoyles take flight and attack you.
Oh,
I knew
well,
that was gonna happen.
who called it with the traps? Oh, and they all
Luckily,
crash
they were sleeping on the
into the wall.
job.
Go, go, Power Rangers!
All right, Midnight, it's your go.
Alrighty then. Well, since I'm standing right by one of them, I do believe I'm going to attack. I pull out my sunblade and take a swipe at his neck. Why did it do it twice?
It's alright, it's probably just a lag. You slice and you miss.
Yay! Alright, for my second attack, woohoo! I'm going to try this vicious mockery on these two. The one that I just swiped at and the one above. At least I think that's how it works.
And it made the save.
Considering it was only one, yeah.
Alright, Esmeralda, as you go.
Okay, these guys are not really in squares. It's hard to tell like which space they're actually occupying. Alright, Esmeralda will step here, so she's flanking with Glowbar. And I guess she's gonna stab the crap out of the one that's in between them.
Okay, she makes a critical attack with her rapier for 12 damage. Uda, it's your go.
Uda's gonna firebolt right here-ish. And due to being a vacation, Serena, the golem, me shouldn't be affected by it. And the other people are out of range.
All right. Just 1 second here. I'm fixing this. All right, so dexterity save 14. Let's see. A pass. Pass. A fail. And a pass.
Also, my golem.
Okay. It comes crashing down. Just one of the fists hit for 12 damage. All right, Glowbar.
Yes. Glover's gonna use the great axe as a. I think it'd be more effective than a spear.
You gotta roll twice. You have advantage. There you go. It's a critical hit. Question is, did you come up with a description of what your critical hit is?
I did, but that was for the spear. I don't
Jump
know.
and whack,
About the
jump
great
and whack.
axe. Jump and whack. That's a safe.
All right, Nuka.
Nine.
Alright, so I'm flanking with Glowbar. And then I'm all.
Your first one is definitely a miss, and the second one is a hit with your silver great axe for 8 slashing damage.
He better feel whacked.
Serena.
Alright, since this one is standing next to Serena, I guess she is going to hack at it with her longsword.
Okay, it's a hit. So your second was a critical hit. How did you do your critical hit?
Oh, it's a slashing weapon, so she would be slashing at its neck, like slamming the longsword down on its neck in hopes of beheading it, or at least, cutting a thing's throat.
You do slice its throat, but it's made of it's like a magical creature, so it doesn't bleed out of its throat. right, let's see. Serena, the one that's you swung at, tries to claw and bite you back but misses. Minla, the one that's just north of you, comes in and bites you and claws at you for 10 damage.
Ugh.
Nuka, the one that you swung at, tries to hit you back but misses. Globar, the one that is south of you, turns around and claws at you for 3 slashing damage. The gargoyle hitting your golem, Muda, misses on both attacks. Uda, the one moves close into you and hits you for 16 damage with his bite and his claws. Serena, one moves closer to you, but comes in and misses. Sigma moves closer to you at the same time and bites you for 6 damage, but misses with his claws.
I'm sorry, you cut out for the first part that he hit Serena for 6?
Yes. Serena for 6. And Minla, it's your go.
Alrighty then. Not too happy about this bite this gargoyle gave me. So the first thing I'm gonna do is what?
It sounded like you threw your computer. First thing I'm gonna do is throw my computer.
I heard it too.
My I'm gonna try another spell is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
How big are these squares? Are these squares 5 foot?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I am going to use, it's called, hold on, it's called Shatter, and I'm going to use it right where that green point is. And I think that's far enough away from Serena to where she won't get hit with.
Right,
Am I
that would
correct?
hit both the gargoyles, but you two would be just barely out of range of it.
Okay, that's what I'm aiming for. And I'm going at level 2
Okay.
as I mumble something and then cover my ears.
First one saved. Second one did not. So you roll a 48. $21.
Yes! Oh, and then I'm going to... I think I'm going to disengage the one that I'm working with.
You can't
And
disengage because you used your action to cast a spell.
Oh, okay. I thought I had two attacks now, and then
Yes, you have 2
move.
attacks. Yes. You can attack twice, or you can attack and then disengage.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I'm done.
Okay. Esmeralda.
She's just gonna stab the one that she's flanking with Glowbar again, I guess.
She pulls out her silver short sword, and she slashes at the gargoyle, and for a critical hit, does 16 piercing damage to it. Uda.
I'm gonna fire a bolt to me. And I'm gonna, that's it. And for my golem, he's gonna attack this one.
So your golem comes crashing, like, comes out of left field with a hook and hits the gargoyle for 22 damage. Glowbar, to go.
So if I'm gonna do a advance attack, then I roll twice, right?
Yes. All right, that hits.
And a bonus action too. Is both attacks advance attack?
Yes, because the one you just killed to the south of you was flanking, and the one that's to your side is also flanking with Nuka. So you get to roll twice for that one too.
Cool.
Oh, here's your great axe swing. What is your critical roll?
I'm gonna aim for the back, attempting to slice it in half.
What is your damage? For 10 damage. You leave a very deep gashing wound in its back as it screams in pain. Nuka, it's your go.
Alright, well, time to whack.
And you whack nothing but the floor.
Do I get to roll again because I am flanking? Okay.
There you go. You got a critical hit. All these criticals. I'm gonna start yelling, critical!
Do it again too because I have a double attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
22. All right, Serena, go ahead.
Alright, so the one that Serena's already stabbed, she is going to chop on it some more. But first, as a bonus action, she is going to chant some guttural words of evil in Infernal, and she's going to curse it with her Hexblade Curse.
Okay.
And now the attacking.
That is a hit.
And I guess the other attack will go to this one.
Okay.
Is a 15 hit?
Yes. for 8 damage.
And as the one that she had cursed dies, neck or eldritch life energy flows into her and she is healed.
All right, around the clock we go. Let's see, Minla. Let's see, attack, 16. The gargoyle just above you comes in and bites you, and it sinks its claws deep inside you for 16 damage.
Are you kidding?
Nuka, the one between you and Globar, it slashes at you with one of his claws for 3 slashing damage. The golem resists the attack. Nuka, you dodge just in time as you see it coming for a bite and a claw, and you dodge out of the attack's way, and it misses you.
Nuka's rocking it right now.
Good job.
All right, Serena. One of them comes and claws and bites you, and you move out of the way, but just as the other one hits you with its claw for 6 slashing damage. And Minla, it's your go.
Alrighty then. I guess I'll just pull my sunblade and whack at this guy.
Okay.
Or, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and take my my big axe. Which I cannot find.
Use your sun sword.
Okay.
It's fun to whisper.
All right, and you get 2 attacks. So that's 1 attack. What is your second? They both
Might as well
hit.
do some later.
What are the damages of each of those? For 13 damage. No. Oh.
Wait, is it do I click both of them or just
Yes.
one of them?
No, you're right. You're right. I jumped because my screen is a little messed up and you can't see it, but everyone else can see it. My boxes are being weird. All right, so 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Esmeralda.
Alright, let's see here. Everybody's fighting one-on-one except for Serena, who is fighting 2 at the same time. So Esmeralda is going to come up and try to give Serena an assist.
So Uda, out of curiosity, are you using the dark skin code?
Yes.
Okay, I'm wondering because I'm using that too, and it's messing up. I wonder if they changed the something.
And then, yeah, and then so let's see here. Esmeralda will hit this one.
I'm gonna do it for you. Combo breaker.
Man, we're
For
rocking it.
10 slashing damage. You wanted it, I gave it to you. There you go. I'll have to pull up my voice morpher for that one and make one for you. All right, Uda, it's your go.
I'm gonna firebolt the one in front of me.
Okay. 14, it's a miss.
Okay, then my golem's gonna punch him.
Okay. The same one?
Yes.
The golem just basically just picks the gargoyle up and just starts repeatedly punching it in the face, and it falls unconscious and then dies. All right, Glowbarge, you go.
Yes.
Both of your attacks are a hit. Well, that was
wait,
one
no,
attack.
It's an advance.
Yes. So roll 2 more times. All right, and both of them are attacks. Nice. For 19 damage.
Awesome.
Nuka, it's your go. I was pressing the wrong button. You killed it, by the way. You come in and you chopped it up to little minced meat.
Whoop whoop.
Nuka, it's your go.
I am going to move up to the one Bandla. And I'm a wacky.
Okay.
Whack. Whack.
You decided to play whack-a-mole with the golem, or the gargoyle. And your first one you miss. Second one you hit, though.
We're running around the pillar chasing each other.
For 8 damage.
I'm telling you, he takes a licking and keeps on kicking.
Serena. What's kicking? You want some chicken?
Nuka
Serena's
actually
going
has
to
chicken.
Stab the top one here with her sword.
And it's a miss. Your second one's a hit for 5 damage. Okay. Around the clock we go. All right, Minla, the one that's just been gnawing away at you, just keeps on going at it for 15 damage. The gargoyle just to the south of your golem actually gets a hit in for 8 piercing damage. Serena, the first one is going to claw you for 7. The second one is going to bite you for 4. Min, let you go.
All right. Well, I guess the first thing I'm going to do is attack this thing again with my sunblade, which apparently didn't work.
You
And
get
then
2
I'm
attacks.
going to...
If you take an attack, you get 2 attacks.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do a second attack because I'm almost dead and I'm feeling faint. So I'm going to grab one of my healing potions and drink it.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking at
And
your
that's-
I'm looking at your armor right now. I'm trying to figure out why. It's now giving you an error. It's giving you an error that basically says you have 2 pieces of armor on.
Yeah, I know, and I took off the other stuff I had, but I don't know why, because I hit and I unequipped 2 of them, but it's
Found
still
it.
messing up.
All right, I found it. Is you now have 14 AC.
Okay, and then this is supposed to be this plus 2, so I get 6 back.
Okay.
I calculated that right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I'm done.
Okay. Ezzy, it's your go.
She's gonna stab at this one.
She's going to try to tinker on it like a little gnome, and she misses. Uda, it's your go.
I'm gonna firebolt this one.
Okay.
Miss.
It's a miss. Globar.
Gonna move here and back in. I still advance, right?
Yes, you do.
Yes, because we're flanking it.
Awesome.
And both your swings miss. There is no golden axe for you. Nuka, it's your go.
I'm gonna continue chasing him around.
Let's see. Both of your swings are misses. Or
Oh,
hits.
no!
They're both hits.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was about to say I'm doomed.
I was thinking one thing and doing another. Sorry. There's no more chasing the golem, or I keep saying golem, the gargoyle around the pillar anymore. Serena.
Alright, well, since Goldbar has moved into a tactical position that allows Serena to flank, she is going to hack at this one with her longsword this time.
Let it rip. And it's a hit. And your second one's a hit as well. Alright, let's see. You're killing my monsters. Mr. Golem takes 3 slashing damage from the gargoyle that's adjacent to it. The first gargoyle misses Serena because it did not use the weighted dice. But the second one hits, both for criticals. Comes in and just bites you really hard and just rips at your skin and tears your clothes for 32 damage. And Min, let you go.
Okay, well, seeing that Serena is badly wounded, I am going to move closer to her and use one of my Cure Wounds spell, I believe, on her and me.
Okay, so your cure wounds spell, you can touch her or touch yourself to heal yourself.
Okay, I thought it said up to two people within 5 feet.
For cure wounds, yeah, higher level, range is touch. Does no effect on undead. Nothing about 2 targets that I'm seeing.
Okay, so with this knowledge, I'm moving up behind her and touching her to do this.
All right. And are you casting it at a higher level or level? What level are you casting it at?
I think I can cast at level 3 now, so I'm gonna cast it at level 3.
So you're going to roll a. Oh, I did for you. Okay. So yes, she gets 16 hit points.
That's for you, Serena.
And Ezzy, did you go?
Yay! Ezzy is going to stab bottom gargoyle.
Okay. Okay. Whenever you're ready. Oh, it's me. I'm waiting on myself to click attack. Womp womp womp. All right, with her silver sword, she hits with a critical for 18 piercing damage. And kills it.
I was gonna say, Jesus, this thing is tanky.
They are tanky. They're gargoyles.
Huda's gonna move
Huda.
here and shoot him with firebolt.
And it's a miss.
My golem, he's gonna heal, and he's gonna attack the gargoyle in front of him.
He comes down with his fist, kind of like just like a big green superhero, and says Hulk smash and just kills it all. Glowbar.
Sorry. Just gonna keep whacking.
Your first one is a hit for 13. Nuka. Nuka-Cola.
Nuka-Cola, that's fancy.
If you go in the square you're flanking.
I went to the square, and now I shall whack twice. And I'm gonna charge at him screaming.
It is a hit. For 6. And you get to roll 2 more times. And your 26 hit. And your 19 hit.
I don't get 3 attacks.
Yeah, they all hit. I was just saying they hit. You can pick
Oh,
one.
I mean, I'll gladly. I picked one. I got 6 and 7 days.
Oh, good, the battle's over. So, hey guys, you don't suppose those dragons in the? Nah, never mind.
Who knows? Let's go through this door. Unless you want to hang out for a minute so you can do
Serena and
stuff.
Mendla look pretty
That's
beat up.
probably a good idea.
Hang on 1 second. I might. No, you know, I think it's only me.
Anybody interested in healing me?
You're the person here with healing spells, so.
Oh, I thought somebody else had a healing spell.
Yeah, I can heal you.
Does anybody remember what the health potion?
Regular health potions, I think, are 2d4 plus 4.
I have a thing that says all of them. Let me post it real quick. Oops.
It's a 1d2.
Well, I'm gonna use my lay on hands and heal Medra for 20 points.
Thank you, ma'am. I have a feeling I'm going to need the rest of my spells for what's to come.
Let's go party.
You say 20 points or
20, yes.
Serena, would you
Potion.
do you have enough potions, Serena? Would you like one from me?
I'm not gonna drink all of them. I mean, like.
Hey, Udo, which one did you drink?
Just a regular health potion?
Okay. For some reason, I thought you said superior.
Oh no. I'm too broke for that.
I push open the door slowly. Creak!
Long hallway. Great.
The grand hall is choked with dust and stretches into the darkness ahead. Webs hang from the arched ceiling like drapes. And a life-size statue of knights line the hallway on both sides. Their eyes seem to watch you.
Guys, I've read books about this before. I've sung songs about this before. Maybe we should check to see if there's magic here and we don't die.
I try to push over a statue.
It doesn't seem to move.
Send the golem first.
Go Gollum.
How
Go
dare you?
Gollum.
He has a name.
I'm gonna try and climb onto the top of the statue.
Alright, fine. Send Richard Gere first.
That's not his name.
Is his name Gully?
His name is Guillermo.
Oh, it's
Guillermo moves down the hall. All the eyes of the statue seem to be watching it, but nothing happens.
I climb up on top of the statue that I'm on.
You fail.
Next to. Oh. I'm gonna sprint across.
I'm gonna go meet Guillermo so me and him can cross.
When not the statue a big hug, and I nuzzle it. And I purr. So he didn't try to kill me.
Okay, guys, I guess it's my turn to open the door. Open sesame! As I push the door.
Dim colored light filters through the tall, broken, and boarded up windows of stainless glass, illuminating the ancient chapel of Ravenloft. A few bats flutter about near the top of the 90-foot high dome ceiling. A balcony runs the length of the west wall, 50 feet above the floor. In the center of the balcony, two dark shapes are slumped in tall chairs. Benches coated with centuries of dust lie about the floor in a jumbled disarray. Beyond this debris, lit by a piercing shaft of light, an altar stands upon a stone platform. The sides of the altar are carved with bas-reliefs of angelic figures entwined with grapevines. The light from above falls directly on a silver statuette. A cloaked figure is draped over the altar, and a black mace lies on the floor near its feet.
Well, this looks inviting.
A powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope, the priest. We will find what we seek in a castle amid ruins of a place of supplication.
Well, I'll just, go right on and hop right over to there, huh?
I think I'm gonna go up, looking around as I do to make sure there's nothing around me. Go up to this body.
Beat you to it.
I'm gonna roll the body over and see if I can tell who he is.
And I'm gonna pick up the mace.
It doesn't look like anyone that you personally recognize.
But like, do his clothing look familiar to me at all?
No.
Nice.
Search the body. If he's a priest, then he would have a holy symbol.
Yeah.
How old does this corpse look? Like,
About
like
35
dead-wise.
years.
Like, how dead does it look?
He's of legal age.
No, I mean, like,
He's like,
I'm just giving you a hard
mummified.
time. I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Fight you. I'm gonna get over there and I'm gonna fight you. We're gonna have a Stratego war. I'm gonna do a
He
draw
looks like
four wild
he does
card
like
Uno.
he's he I forgot the question was. I'm sorry. How old
Like,
is like how
what
he's
age-
not
how
his
dead?
his corpse is not like nothing but
Recent?
Yeah, more recent than really old. Like it's not like his skull's showing or anything.
But like he's obviously been dead for like
Yes, he's DED.
maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah, he's DED.
The black mace, and now I have a black mace. I inspect the black mace.
okay, I'm gonna walk around the walls that I can see and see if I can find any type of a secret passage or anything.
Is there anything
Serena, as you
special about
walk,
my mace?
you have to like do like an Arcana check, or besides that, it's
Yeah.
a black mace.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up to it. My computer's acting up.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Guess I'm waiting on you. Yes. You can definitely feel a feeling of magic coming from it.
Serena wants to pick up the statuette.
All right, 1 second here. One person at a time.
I am impatient. The race.
Computer's moving so slow. Come on.
I've been having that issue lately too.
Do you have your Dungeon Master's Guide?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
If you give me like 3 minutes, I can run downstairs and get it.
Okay.
BRB.
All right, Serena, as you come from behind, come around to the back of the area here. You find you see something shimmering on the floor.
Ooh. Okay, I'm going to go look at it and maybe pick it up depending on what it is. Yes, I'll pick it up.
When you
Does it
pick it
burn
up,
you?
you feel it. You feel like this sense within yourself that this is the item that you were looking for.
As Serena picks up the item, she howls in pain and rage and scrambles over to Globar, thrusting it into his hands.
What the? Are you okay, Serena? What's going on?
Serena does not answer Menla and storms off to go sulk in the corner.
Did you want to? The statue on the altar as well.
Yeah, I wanted to look at the statuette, actually. That's what I originally walked over there to do. So I'll do.
It appears to look like a man on his knees, like he's praying, like he's a cleric, and he has his palms facing up.
Does it look like anything would fit in his palms?
No, not that you would guess.
Karma.
Uh-huh.
While this is going on, I would like to store a spell in the golem.
Okay.
I want to store a lightning bolt in him.
No, you can't do lightning bolt. Okay.
Sweet.
Hey guys, are we about done here? Cause there's a staircase over here.
Yeah, there's one to the south as well. I don't know, the statuette intrigues me. It looks like something belongs in its hands. Maybe that stupid amulet. All the better to leave such a thing here.
All right. So do you grab the statue?
Oh, I can take it? Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
All right. Give me a Constitution
But
saving
not.
throw.
And I die.
You reach out and grab a hold of it, and you feel this bright white light fill your soul, and it burns you for 44 damage.
Okay.
Alright, Serena's unconscious.
Alright, I'm gonna rush over to Serena and try and figure out what in the world is wrong with her.
And when you're going unconscious, you see this white light, like it's an angel of some sort, and it's casting down this because you're evil.
Does she still have the statue in her hand?
No.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna use my cure wounds on her.
Okay.
And I think I have 2 number 3 spots left, so I'm gonna use one of those.
Okay. So she gets 4 hit points back. No, it's me. 17 hit points back.
As Serena regains consciousness, she shrieks in horror, screaming something about horrible angels and terrible light as she, she scampers off.
All right, I'm now gonna. I mean, we don't know that it's this thing that she picked up that did that to her, do we?
I knew,
I do because I overheard the
and I was standing right
Well,
beside.
I'm wondering, but yeah, we saw her pick it up and she shrieked, but did we know that that was what did it, or because I was thinking about picking it up myself, but I feel like if I knew that that's what did it to her, I would check to see if it would hurt me before I picked it up.
That sounds reasonable.
Uda
Alright,
is
so-
going to intervene and say you can pick it.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Well, I was thinking about picking up this thing that she just dropped that hurt her, but if I know that that's what hurt her, then I would be hesitant to pick it up. So yeah, I guess I would ask you guys if we should even pick it up, and then Uda would say, "Go ahead."
Yep. Go ahead, dog. It's on you.
All right, guys, I'm gonna pick this thing up. Y'all can heal me though if it hurts me too. All right.
Yeah, sure.
Globar's here too.
I'm here.
All right, I'm picking it up.
You reach out and you pick up the statue. As you do, you see a white light in your head. And an angel kind of smiling at you with open arms. But it does not burn you.
You can cure wounds.
What is the turn undead and turn unholy feature?
All right, so turn undead, basically, what it does is the undead around you will like have to make a saving throw, and if it fails, they'll want to run away from you they'll run away from you until they're not in sight or something like that, and they won't be attacking you. So kind of like it basically casts fear on them, kind of in a sense. If you've ever played like World of Warcraft or anything.
And I'm guessing since I saw the angel and it smiled at me, that means I'm attuned to it.
No, you're not attuned to it. You have to choose to be attuned to it.
Okay then.
If we take a short rest, you and Globar can both attune to the things that you've picked up in here. And additionally,
I can help heal everybody with a short rest.
Nuka can look into what the mace is by focusing on it and attune to it if she wanted to as well.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and like I said, I can heal everybody, I think.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Serena will skulk in the shadows as far away as she can from anything in this chapel while she attempts to find some measure of rest.
Do you guys think that Strahd can come here and wander aimlessly inside the temple?
I mean, it is his temple, so I guess.
Yeah, but if he wasn't gonna face us in the banquet room, I seriously doubt he would come in here to face us. He's just trying to keep us trapped, I think.
We could go ahead and take a long rest. Okay with y'all, if that's the case.
Do we have alarm or something similar?
I do have a long.
So I guess he can just fly to the room through windows and stuff.
Yes, Nuka, we cannot hear you.
Test, test.
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, so Nuka is going to Serena, and then try to very stealthily hand her something. Stealth check. Does anyone notice?
They're going to notice. Just give it to her.
I don't
Try to
know.
stealthily pass Serena a black mace.
As the black mace leaves your paw and into her hand, the mace begins to have a slight glow to it.
Okay, I've never seen that before, guys. So, do I need to do anything to attune this to me?
You can do it during a short rest or a long rest.
Yeah, I know,
Yes.
but like, do I actually need to roll a die or anything, or just
No,
just,
you don't.
I say it.
Yeah, you just don't. You don't. You don't have to like roll anything. You just attune it to yourself, just like the sun sword.
Alrighty then. And can you put that in the our stuff, our list of stuff
Your list of stuff. What do you mean?
handouts? Can you put that in our list of handouts?
I think
It's
it
in
is.
the list.
Yeah, it's in there. I think.
Oh, okay. So about this mace, what is going on here?
It's just a shiny mace.
Never
Okay,
seen a
see,
shiny mace.
I saw you pick that mace up, and it wasn't shiny when you picked it up.
Yes. I cast a spell on it. Or something. Nuka winks. Nuka winks at Serena. And saunters off over here.
Serena looks incredibly confused.
All right, so we taking a short break.
Did we want a short rest or long rest? They're both pretty much the same to me. Well, I guess like, other than like how many die we spend and stuff, but
Yeah, they're the same too. I can put a.
ugh. I don't really want this maze.
I mean, I'm fine with a short rest. I just do my song of rest and help everybody out with that.
And I'm gonna hit some die. I'm gonna smack them clear across the room.
You start singing, "Flower, gleam and glow, let your power shine." Oh wait,
Is this a short rest or a long rest?
Your choice.
I vote short unless we need a long rest.
Short it is, boys.
Is anybody spinning hit dice?
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
did.
when you spend your hit dice, you can also do an extra 1d6.
I feel fabulous.
Well, I'm healed.
As am I.
There you go. That's about the mace. I had to make a little card for it.
Yeah, I already looked at it in the DNG. It's like it sucks because I don't want to step down my damage just for like chance to fear things. Maybe I'll pull it out and scare things and then switch back to my sword.
Okay, so what are we doing now? Short rest is over.
All right.
Serena is going to whip out a scroll and use it to cast Death Ward on herself.
And can you link Death Ward for everybody? Does it link?
It should. Hold on. How do I link this to the chat?
Okay.
So now for the next 8 hours, Serena is resistant to dying.
Yay, congrats!
That's good to hear.
Yeah, it kind of gives you like just a buffer there from dying from one time. From dying from one time. Okay, so what are we doing?
All right, we have it looks like 2 stairwells in here, or we can go back down the long hallway.
I think we should clear the main level first, to be honest.
I think we did all that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay, if the northern entrance from the foyer looks like there's stairs there, but it doesn't really go up to another floor. It's just like a small staircase.
want to head that way then?
To the ramp of despair.
Maybe we should consult the map.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
I don't have any problems with this plan.
So are
Who's
we
leading?
moving, or are we? What are we doing?
Uda takes the lead. I like how we didn't even go upstairs to the balcony at all.
We're leaving our Bartlett behind.
Sorry,
Mendla!
guys. I'm downstairs. Hold on. I'm in the process of making dinner, so.
I know that feel.
All right, so massive stairs rise to a landing 20 feet wide by 40 feet long. The stone arches support a ceiling covered with frescoes 20 feet overhead. The frescoes depict armored knights on horseback. Their finer features faded beyond recognition. Dust floats in the air here. At each end of the south wall, a staircase rises into darkness. Between the staircases are twin alcoves, each one containing a standing suit of full-covered armor with black stains. Each suit of armor clutches a mace, the business end of which is shaped like a dragon's head. Words engraved on the arches above the suits of armor have been scratched out.
Is there any possible way to read the scratches at all?
One
Could they
second.
be mended?
Possibly.
All right, Uda and Nuka, give me dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
Ooh!
Oof!
As both of you walk closer, you find quickly that there's a pressure plate in front of these, which pushes the armor off on top of you, and you both take 7 damage.
Can I transfer 4 damage to my...
Yes, you can use that skill to do that, yes.
Get a room, guys.
Guillermo and me?
Is
That's
heavy.
Oh, finally the suit of armor pushed back, huh, Nuka?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. I like it when it plays.
I think we should send your golem forward first.
I want to try mending nameplate. See if I can get any names.
Nuka, as you step back away from the statue, it seems to be like put together with string and it goes back in place to where it was.
Nuka's eyes get all wide and she's like, best!
That's a neat party trick.
Mending does nothing to the statue.
I was talking about the nameplate.
The nameplates are scratched out. They're not broken or torn.
Well, it must be something Strahd doesn't want us to know if this is his castle.
I think Strahd is just sour. It probably is praising his brother Sergei.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably like his brother's name or something, or like his parents, something dumb like that. I mean, wonderful like that.
How dare you call Lord Strahd dumb?
Wait, what?
What?
Are we going
What?
up the stairs?
Yes. My golem is gonna go.
Swear to God, if a giant boulder comes rolling down these stairs.
I feel like I need to maybe knock Uda in the head to make sure he's not under some type of a spell by Strahd.
Nope.
Dim light from the
Already.
courtyard falls into this great hall. Through the broken glass and iron lattice work of a large window in the west wall. The immense room is a place of chilly, brooding darkness. Empty iron scones dot the wall. Hundreds of dust-laden cobwebs drape the hall, hiding the ceiling from view. Directly across from the window stands a set of double doors in the east wall. Farther south, a single door also leads from the east wall. Staircases at both ends of the northern wall lead down. At the far southern end of the wall, a large wooden throne stands atop a marble dais. The high-backed throne faces south, away from most of the room.
I so want to knock it over.
I want to sit on.
Of course you would, Uda. Mr. Power is everyone to obtain it.
Hey,
That was Uda, right?
Mm-hmm.
all wizards share this feeling.
Well,
Serene's going to come over to these doors and spike them.
Okay.
Just until we decide we're ready to go in there.
I want the throne. Uda, have you ever wondered what it'd like to feel like?
What?
You cut
Sorry.
yourself off.
Uda, how it feels like to be a king?
No, not really.
So, what do you suppose would happen if one of us sat on that throne?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, Glowbar, you go. Yeah, Glowbar.
I on the chair.
As you walk
We're
up to the
gonna
chair
somewhere
and you get
else, I
closer
know.
and closer, you see you see what appears to be maybe a man sitting in the throne.
Glowbar sits on the man.
I'm also spiking this door.
Esmeralda's a monster!
I pat the man on the back and say hello.
You reach out to touch him, and he just disappears into the mist.
Okay. Well, the chair's open. I sit on the chair. Cross my legs and feel like a king.
You
Nuka
feel
sprints
like a
up
king,
to
but the funniest thing is you're facing the wall.
Nuka sprints up to the wall and to Globar. Oh,
And I
great
move-
one.
Yes, that is me.
The turn Globar is thrown around while Globar is sitting in.
Is the chair movable? Can I lift the chair?
As you spin the chair, you hear a click.
Oh. I feel like I should have expected that, but I didn't.
Hold on, let me get out of this. Oh.
What happened?
Oh. I don't know, I heard a click. But now you're facing your subjects. Bow, you foolish mortals. Bow to your...
Hey guys, let's go through these doors over here.
I don't know. Just chair is quite comfortable.
Obviously, the chair is cursed. Globar will never be able to raise himself from it.
I'm gonna take it with me.
I tickle Globar before
Okay.
Uda can.
The dungeon master
No.
makes note of that for the next adventure.
I tickle Globar to help get Globar out of the chair.
Okay, fine.
I sit in the chair.
Uda's gonna do an event.
I kick Nook off the chair.
Uda, you spoke too quiet. I can't hear you.
Oh, Uda's gonna make an investigation chair. Investigation check after hearing the chair click.
Seeing Uda looking around, Nuka is going to assist with that.
You don't see anything important about the chair.
Hey, why don't y'all just destroy the chair?
Okay, I take the axe to the chair.
Do not.
Wilbar, protect it with your life.
I shall. Nuka, you're dead if you do that.
Just
Too
sit in
late.
the
Just
chair
for-
again. There's no PvP allowed.
Take the chair.
Oh.
I don't know. Can I lift it? Probably not.
No,
I'll
you
tie it
can't
to your
take it.
back.
It's a throne.
We'll find a different chair for you. Let's go.
Oh, chair. All right.
All right, where to now?
You wanna go through these doors here?
Pick a door or flip a coin for the door. Everyone roll a 1. Just kidding.
I'm not opening it.
Golem, you open it.
Unspike the door first. Alright,
Yeah.
unspike the door.
And Golem's gonna open the door if he can. Good job, Golem. I mean, Guillermo.
The door opens to reveal another set of double doors 10 feet ahead. Between these doors, a 10-foot wide corridor stretches north to south. At the end of the hall, floating in darkness, is a human skeleton clad in rusted armor and tattered livery of a castle guard.
Hope y'all are down for that incorporeal lovin'.
Just don't let Nuka start. Well,
Nuka suddenly starts to smell real bad. For no reason whatsoever.
Alright, so what are we doing here?
Uda's gonna
I can't hear you, Uda.
Uda's gonna ignore the bone structures and tell Guillermo to unlock the door. The other door, 10 feet in front of us.
Nuka's gonna get ready for battle.
This 20-foot high hall has a dark, vaulted ceiling, draped with cobwebs. A low moan seems to travel the length of the corridor as it rises and falls, sounding of sadness and despair.
Well, that's fun. Shall we then?
This place is full with doors, man.
Is this a candlestick?
What did I miss?
Hello there, me old chap.
You see
Ew.
this figure kind of suspended off the ground, slowly coming at you. As it gets closer, it looks
Run.
like Strahd. Tie in the ceiling. It flies overhead.
Nuka yells out, "Creeper!"
Oh man.
Serena's gonna blast it with an Eldritch Blast.
And Nuka
Okay.
yells, "You're a noob!"
Roll for damage. You hit it with your Eldritch Blast, and it kind of just falls to the floor. And you, after observing it, it is like a dummy of Strahd that was on a string to fly through the air as someone walked through.
What kind of haunted house shit is this? We get to the end and like Strahd's not even a vampire, it's just a wizard with fake teeth or something.
No one's behind the curtain! No one's behind the curtain!
Okay then.
Wizard of Oz? Ever seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Sure.
Oh.
I was responding to all of y'all's running around crazy.
All right, where to?
Let's go
Only
into
one
those
way
doors.
to go.
The ends of the earth.
Alright. If we're moving forward, then Serena is going to close these doors and spike them.
That seems like a good idea. Guillermo, open the doors.
I just remembered that doors can be trapped too.
Yeah. But Guillermo's here. Don't worry.
Yeah, but what if the trap is geared toward an actual living thing?
Or like this entire hallway.
Then some of you might not make it.
What if we were the trap all along?
Oh, look at that.
Is the door open?
Yep.
I look a room.
A sculpted stone railing encloses this long balcony, which overlooks Ravenloft's chapel. Two ornate thrones stand side by side in the center of the balcony, covered with dust and strung with cobwebs. The thrones face away from the double doors that give access to the balcony. You see two figures possibly slouched into the thrones.
Nuka throws her rock at one of them. It talks! I knew it! I knew it talked!
The rock just seems to bounce off the corner of the chair and into the floor.
I'm gonna tell Guillermo to go punch him.
Don't punch them, talk to them! No! You asked for this.
Of course.
As your golem moves closer, they come alive really quick, like they were waiting to surprise somebody, but didn't realize it was going to be the golem. But they still did 20 damage.
Wow, that golem has a lot of HP, huh?
Hey, he's Guillermo.
Yes, well, you should have Guillermo pick them up and toss them over the side.
Oh yes, please, that would be amazing.
Guillermo is not strong enough.
Not strong enough.
Alright, as he go.
Well, from this range, can she firebolt one of them? Here, she'll move here, and then she can definitely firebolt one of them. I guess she'll firebolt the top one.
Okay.
And if I didn't have her spells pulled up already. Hang on 1 second. Not looking good.
There's a hit. You just rolled the same thing twice almost. Uda, it's your go.
Uda's gonna move over here and firebolt this guy. Actually, never mind. He's gonna magic.
Okay. As you cast your magic missile, you shout out that guns don't kill people. Magic missiles do. Globar.
Alright.
And please tell me you got that joke, Uda.
No.
Oh my gosh. Who are my players?
I got it. Stop joke.
Okay, please tell me on Twitch if you've heard that before. Or am I the only one that's old in here?
I've heard it before.
Yes.
I'm a youngling.
I will so put that thing in chat for you. You have to see it. You must own it. Okay.
What movie is it?
It's not a movie. I think it was probably quoted in a movie. It was on a T-shirt.
Well, I just know I've heard it before, that's all. That's all I
Okay.
can give you, I'm sorry.
All right, Globar, it's your go. I'll just go ahead and tell you. So back in the day, Dungeons and Dragons, a classic ones were like solid colors, like the red box, the turquoise box, the black box. Well, the T-shirt was red, like that box, and across the front of it had a like a arrow looking thing. You know, graphics back at the time weren't very much, but it said "Guns don't kill people, magic missiles do," and that was like what the nerds all wore.
I love it.
They just did like I don't know.
I thought you were
First,
making a
no, first edition
different
joke.
kind of reference.
First, no,
I didn't
first
actually
edition.
get the reference. I
All
lied.
right, Globar.
Yes, since I moved, can I still attack twice or once?
No, you get 2 attacks.
That is cool.
Can we give a quick explanation of how the attack twice thing works?
Yeah, you click it twice, and it attacks twice.
No, okay, so usually when a class gets an extra attack, what it means is just that when you take the attack action, your character is so good at fighting that their one attack, they swing their weapon twice. It's not like a whole extra action, it's just that your character is just that cool that you can swing your axe twice as fast, or your spear or whatever you're using.
Thank you. All right. Both of your attacks hit for. Oh well. You just walk up basically and just stab this thing to death.
Awesome, that's me. Alright.
So now you get 2d6 temporary hit points.
Sorry. What hit point?
Hit points.
You cut out again.
Hit points.
Yes. 2d6, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
The zombie looks at this construct in front of it and tries its best to hit it, and it misses. And it's your shield guardians go.
Guillermo's gonna heal up. Because he's cool like that. He's gonna roll for attack.
Basically just pummeled him to death. You just walked over the top of him.
Yes.
Man, I didn't even get in on the action.
Neither did I.
Well, it's just 2 little zombies.
Are they cute? I pushed one
I'm
over
a-
the edge.
I'm gonna check the body of the second one before she can get to.
You find nothing
Anything
on the body,
interesting?
and the other body falls over the balcony about 50 feet down.
Crunch?
Probably more like splat.
True.
Hey, Serena.
It's like a watermelon.
Serena,
Uh-huh.
do you like out of character cheddar Chex Mix?
Do I like Chex Mix? Yeah.
You better
It's
come get this
alright.
bag from me.
Okay. You didn't pick out all the rye chips, did you?
No.
I like that really long silence.
Yes, Uda. To your question.
The rye chips are the best.
Guillermo's gonna grab the other.
That was a fail on my part to share my Chex Mix with her. I almost ate them all. All right, what are we doing?
Oh, there's stairs here.
There is stairs there.
Don't they go down to the church?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Are those stairs? They just look like wood to me.
Wooden chip.
I'd like Nuka to do a perception check to see if there are any hidden surprises.
Okay. You determine that there is a surprise somewhere around in this castle, but not in this room.
Down the stairs?
We could go to the other room before we go.
What other room?
There was another door where that throne was.
Oh yeah, you want to go do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I charged down the hall. And wait by the spiked door.
All right, and spike the door.
I go through the door.
And I unspike this door.
I open the door. Oh. Norbert?
The aromas of grease and well-oiled wood hit your nostrils as you pull open the door. This 10 by 20 foot room is filled with intricate machinery, except for small spaces between the stone gears and the iron chains and pulleys. On the other side of the machinery to the south is a rectangular shaft that rises up from the darkness and continues past this room. Attached to the west wall is a steel plate that has an iron lever protruding downwards.
I don't know if you're reading us the right description from based on what this room looks like
What
on
room are
our
you on?
map.
Oh, no, I did not. I am so sorry. Number 30. I can't count the numbers. I'm so sorry. Alright, let me try it again. Scratch that. Ignore that. You did not hear that. Dusty scrolls and tomes line the walls of this room. More scrolls and books lie scattered on the floor. Around 4 heavy wooden chests fitted with sturdy iron locks. The only unobstructed floor space is directly in front. Why can't I see this? Directly in front of the doors on the east and west walls. In the center of the clutter stands a great black desk. A figure crouches atop a tall stool, scratching on seamlessly endless scroll of paper with a dry quill pen. Nearby, a tasseled rope hangs from a hole in the ceiling.
Nuka moves over so her buddies can come in.
Buddha's gonna rush in and say, "I smell knowledge."
As you walk in, he looks up from you, says, "Oh, I haven't seen visitors in a very long time."
What's your name?
My name is Life Lipsiege. I am the I was put into service by Strahd many years ago, and I keep all the books for Strahd, recording his riches and his conquests.
Wonderful.
Do you have any books that have magical knowledge by any chance?
Because we are absolutely enthralled by Strahd and we want to learn everything about him that we can.
No, there's no magical knowledge really in these books. It's more of ledgers. What would you like to know about Strahd? I have been trapped here for quite some time.
What's his
Whatever
favorite
you want to
color?
tell us.
Yeah.
Well, that we're talking about centuries of knowledge and stories.
Well, you see, we are some of Strahd's guards. We're his new minions. And we've heard about this ploy of some people, some barbarians that are coming to rebel against him. And they weakness, his greatest weakness. And I need to know what that is so I can guard Strahd against that.
All right, deception roll.
Look.
Ah, you must be the new help. I see. Well, you're
Yep, that's what I
you're definitely going in
said.
the wrong direction that you should be going in.
Well, you know, new here, not exactly a lot of people, you know.
I
And,
mean,
you
her
know,
flesh has barely started to rot.
Doesn't that just happen all the time?
and you know, like I said, the rebels are coming after Strahd, so he's, you know, scrambling while he's. Luckily, he found out about it. You know, you hear me?
Ah, yes.
You know how he
Such
likes
a
to play with
legendary
people.
being as Strahd. We do not want him overtaken by some mere thieves. So, what you do is you exit back out here. You go downstairs, and the exit is there. That would probably be the best place
Exit.
for defenses.
Well, see, we're his personal guards until he can get, you know, someone better than us. Because
Yeah.
the other people are out.
He
You know,
doesn't
they're out.
need any personal guards of a
Yeah,
not
I know. We're the
undead
distraction.
type.
We're the distraction for the barbarians.
I'm gonna be honest. This is really more of a bootlicker role, but he lets us call ourselves guards because it really helps our self-esteem.
Mainly,
Ah,
yeah. But
see.
it's where the barbarians come. Rebel
He's
barbarians.
more of a cannon fodder, and just so he can say he has an army. Not that he needs one, but that he can say that he has one.
But get
He
this.
kind of chuckles at you and shakes his head, and he's like, What can I really help you with?"
I
So where
told
does
you.
this go?
We want to know how much money he has.
So straightforward.
As you can see,
Straight
I'm
to
an
the
old man.
point. Straight to the point. I like that. He
about to
has
retire.
rooms of riches. He has been alive for centuries to collect.
You know what I always say? Hell Strahd, and money comes down, slowly trickling down to the lower class, as such as I do.
Where does this door go to?
I don't know. I've never left this room in years.
I
I
was.
expect that that's the stairwell that's just
And-
outside of the dining room.
And as he says that, he reaches down and you realize that he's chained to the desk.
So, how long has Lord Strahd have you for?
It's been so long I've lost count.
You know that he's got a lady friend all of a sudden. You know anything about that?
No, I have not been out of this room in a very long time. For several years at least.
Well, why?
I was not this old when I was
Like
put into
that.
this room.
So, how come you can keep track of everything if you don't know what's going on? I'm pretty sure there's wedding expenses somewhere in there.
I have visitors that come and tell me what to put in the ledgers and what's happening.
So no one has told you
Give
about the
visitors
wedding?
very often.
Can somebody tell me if this chain on this gentleman is magically made?
You'd have to be able to tell yourself that.
All right, I want to do an Arcana check then on this chain to see if it's magically created, not just to see if like it was made and they put a spell on it, but if it was like a spell that created this chain. I guess is what I'm trying to look.
Okay. And you do not determine anything from that.
Serena has become tired of this, and so she comes over with a crowbar and busts the chain where it's
I was
connected to
just
the
gonna-
door or whatever.
I was just gonna hit it with the axe, but that works too.
He looks at you in astonishment and stands up. He's like, whew, I can actually walk around for once.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. What did you just say? It kicked me out.
They broke the chain.
So awesome. Would you like to come with us?
Oh no, I can never leave this room. For Strahd will come and hunt me and kill me.
Do you like working for Strahd?
Who likes working for Strahd?
What
I
if you
see.
didn't? What if you didn't look like you? Do you think if you were, say, 30 years younger, he would recognize you?
He kind of blankly looks around and thinks, and I think Strahd would be able to smell me.
Yeah, I can smell Nuka. I totally understand those
Nuka
concepts.
grins.
I have a question for you. I mean, like, so wait, does this dude look? Does he look like a human?
Yes.
How do you eat if you've been trapped in here this whole time?
Good question.
Did the zombies bring you food?
Oh, he has other vampires that help him.
Serena is going to take out a couple of rations and give them to the old man.
Why, thank you.
Old man, I'm gonna come clean with you. We're here to kill Strahd. You don't like him. You don't like him. I don't like him. None of us in this room like him. I need you to tell me what his great weakness is.
I am not for sure. I have never tried to raise my hand to him. And
That sounds like a
everyone that I have
personal
seen
excuse.
or heard of trying to raise their hand to him is killed.
Serena is going to, at the mention of Strahd's great weakness, like start coughing, and also saying the word sunlight. Sunlight.
Oh, you may be there onto something. You know, vampires really don't like the sunlight too much.
Do you know if he eats any food with garlic?
He does
I
not
read a
eat in
book
this
once.
room.
Ah. Well, when I came in here, you made it sound like you were all knowing about Strahd. And to
His
be frank,
past,
I'm a
his
little
history.
bit disappointed.
Yes. You can be disappointed, but you want to know about his history or his past?
I have a question about his past.
Yes.
Do you have any leads as to where we could find the body of Sergei?
That is a very good question. If I was one, I would probably have put him downstairs in the crypts with the rest of the family.
Are there any other points of interest around the castle that you could tell us about?
Well,
Like,
yes.
where does Strahd rest himself?
Oh, I
Is
have
there
no
an
idea where he
armory?
rests. There was once an armory, yes. Many, many years ago, before Strahd became a vampire. You know, during their wedding, and everyone was poisoned. Many of the guards were poisoned as well. And Strahd decided not to have any more guards because, why? He's a vampire. Who needs guards? He just kills everybody.
That's true, yes. Do you know where his treasury room might be located at?
I believe it is not on this floor. Now, is there anything else I can help you with? I need to really get back to work.
Actually, you see the chair behind the door. When we turned it, it clicked. Do you know what it does?
Yes, I've heard it does that. Mini, that tricky, funny guy that walks the halls and sets up various comical tricks to keep people away from the castle. It's just a click.
No, Uda, no. Um, let's see here.
There are also the big instrument. I can't remember the name, but
Organ.
comes there. Yes, those. It seems they move, but we could move them. Do you know anything
No,
about that?
no idea.
Mm.
Hey, did y'all leave that chair turned the opposite way that it originally was?
Of course.
Well,
So,
maybe the way we turned it opened that door, opened the
you say that you have records of all of Strahd's conquests. I have a question.
Yes.
What can you tell me about Strahd's conquest of the dragon Argynvostholt, and where the bones of that dragon may be interred?
Oh, yes, that was a great battle, and it happened out on the fields. And many Order of the Silver Dragon fell to Strahd's might as they tried to defeat him and rid him of this land. The dragon, however, and the dragon bones that you speak of, I am not really for sure what happened except for mere rumors that have changed over centuries. But I do know that he is dead, slain many centuries ago.
All right. I believe that we have troubled this gentleman for long enough. Let us leave him to his work, and I trust that If we should think of anything more to ask you, we may come back and call upon you, sir.
Of course, I'll be here doing my work.
Shall we go down the stairs? Nuka waves
Sure,
could.
why not?
I mean, open this door, not go down the stairs. Shall we open this door?
Yes.
Mendla, if you would so kindly do the honors of us.
I knock gently and then push on the door.
Inside is a circular stairway that goes up and down.
Which
Up?
If we already know it's down, we might as well go up.
Yeah, let's
alrighty.
All right, give me just a second to get your tokens all moved.
Yay.
Okay, so you go up the circular stairs, and there is a door here, and the circular stairs continues to go up or it goes down.
Shall I open it?
Do it.
please
I open.
do.
Door open. There it
This
is.
is really crowded.
I'm going to step out and check around for traps.
Wait,
Okay.
Don't step out. Don't step
Investigate.
out. Let's let the golem do it.
Too late.
Guillermo. He has a name.
You don't notice any traps. A door of delicately engraved steel stands at the west end of this short, dark hallway. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface. The door seems to shine with a light of its own, untouched by time. Flanking the door are two cloves in shadow. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each clove.
Oh, hey! There's some stuff over here. Check it out.
What kind of stuff?
There's a glowy door, and it looks like it might have some guards. You want to go fight them?
Sure.
Yeah! Charge into battle. And I'm gonna whack the one over here with my great axe.
It's a little crap in here.
A little bit.
I'm only going to put one token because it's so cramped. So as you rush down the hallway, the two dark figures seems to be like they were swarms of like bats that just were hanging in a shape, sitting and stuff as maybe a shape of a man, and they fly off down to the stairs.
So I don't even get one of them.
Sure, I'll let you have one.
Yes!
Standing in front of you is a steel door. It's engraved with images of a human king in armor, astride a horse, a majestic range of mountains, and shooting stars in the background. Tiny figures of
Someone
people
else
and
can open
wolves
it.
frame the image.
I guess I will.
All right, real quick. It is 10 o'clock. What do we want to do?
As much as I would like to play, as much as I would like, hey,
Okay.
I think I better hit the.
Okay. Anyone else going, or the rest of you want to stay?
I'm cool either way. I have Friday off again.
I want to keep going, but we don't have to do it just because that's what I want or anything.
Yeah, the same with me.
All right, let's
I've
be
been nothing.
decisive, people. We staying?
Well, I'm decisive. I would like to keep. I would like to follow this through. How long would you guys play if you were gonna?
For probably about another hour.
Personally, I think in the castle we should all play together. Simply because Mendla has the sun sword and we might be of need of that.
That's true.
That's true.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. What we agreed on when we started this was we would go until 10, so that's what we agreed on. So that's it.
All right, so we'll just pause right there in front of the metal door.
Dun dun
All right.
dun.
Thanks, guys. Hey, quick question. Did we actually get to the priest like Serena said, or was that not one of the cards?
That was the card, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the item talked about in the priest card was quite clearly the amulet that Serena found on the ground and gave to Globar. And there's an item card for it. It's the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
All right.
So holy, so raven.
Yes, and that should still be in your shared handouts. 1 second.
I
You
do believe
guys are going to hear me
so.
talking on Discord, but you can't hear you. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching my channel tonight, and I welcome you again next week for when they continue on to the Castle of Ravenloft. I do streaming every Tuesday and Thursday night for Dungeons and Dragons, and don't forget to click the little heart button and give me a follow, and also turn on notifications so you can remember when I go live. And also, if you'd like to participate in any adventure, when you're watching it and you see empty seats, you're more welcome to join my Discord and send me a message, and we can talk about you joining in on a game. Thank you, and have a good night.